EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Roll. Go street. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lions. Cup 19. 70 Ranger.
Richardson going right to the air. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Warriors 70. Riggs. 19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
And the Colts first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bearcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hustle. Hustle.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
18 Rattler. 18 Hurt. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at this Saints defense, and they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check. Dragon 60. Ready.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This defense for the Colts, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 11 now.
Later 9. Nope. Later 8. 93. 93. What's it on?
Now a play fake. Carr. Flushed out right. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Chop 60, chop 60. Smash, smash. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Richardson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And Richardson back to throw it. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Got it.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Warrior 70. Go.
Now it's Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And now Carr changing the formation.
You're mine. That's it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
White Monday down.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints in the hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll.
A loss of a yard.
On second down, here's Carr.
At the 47-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Corey Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First and goal, New Orleans.
On play action, it's Carr. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
On gain of 22 yards. And the Saints first down.
Carr now on 1st down. Thomas has got it, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
A give to Kamara running right. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This pass left side to Downs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the Saints 6-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Get up.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10.
On play action. Now Carr. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Carr will look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Dragon 60.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaac Yedem picks it. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. Now it's Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. There he goes left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 7:34.
Now Carr, got to have this one. And this is going to be intercepted.
picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
60 Bobcats. Ready.
Off play action. Richardson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates. Hurry.
Richardson off the play fake. And incomplete on the deep ball. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give.
Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this out to Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. Olave holds it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Now a play fake. Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's not going to get there. The defense able to come up with a big stop, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. depth chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Go street. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Here's Richardson. Hard throw, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They'll come up first and 10 here.
What's up?
Carr. It's complete. Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's first and 10. Throwing his Carr. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Here's first down.
19 yards. First down.
29. 29. 7:34.
Now Carr.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Carr to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
What now?
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Later 9.
Here's Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Carr to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Second down, goal to go. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
26, Colts 21.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Richardson to throw it. Finding Pittman. And he'll have a quick first down on a nice hook up there as he'll get out of bounds to stop the clock as well.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
One last shot for Richardson. Pass complete to Taylor. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before.